Oh, good.
Are you going to have something to drink or not?
No. I already going to the bathroom.
Oh, good evening. Good evening. Wait. Like that? More better?
Yeah. What's up with the lighting?
I don't know. I put this on the shade thing on that.
Oh, that's what it is. Last week it was brighter.
I didn't want it so bright this week because it's blinding now already.
You smell like peanut butter.
So I ate some of these. You shouldn't be eating after eating dinner.
No, you
It's so
shouldn't.
good.
No,
It'll be
you
hurting
shouldn't.
soon.
Yeah. There's Mary.
Hi, Mary. Glad to see you're on here tonight. Hope you're feeling better.
You need to stop that.
Okay. She's up underneath me, bouncing me again.
Yeah.
I am feeling better. Praise God.
Who's that girl over there? You? You what?
I forgot to tell you.
Who?
Lori.
Your best friend, Lori?
So I am on here listening, making me a drink and helping me. Oh, what kind of drink are you making yourself? Side effects of treatment and constipation. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Patty.
Hello, Brenda.
Hello, Brenda. Oh, what a beautiful day I've had today. I spent the day with my mother and took her down to pick up some. Yesterday, my sister took her to get some new curtains because when they were redoing the kitchen, somehow the guys must have thrown her curtains away because they can't find them anywhere. And so we ended up going out to lunch. Oh, it was so good. It seems to me, I mean, I know that it's been hard on everybody, but I really haven't had a whole lot of change except for losing all the time with the kids.
I haven't even slowed down.
I know. Hey, Holly, how are you doing, honey? Oh, guys, Holly got her first eggs. I'm so happy for her. She's raising quail.
Hello, Richard.
She got her first eggs.
Yeah, it's been a good day here today, too. Wind's blowing about 30 miles an hour, though.
Well, it was nice for me. Nice and cool. I would have loved him out in the garden though. So looking here, what I picked up at the dollar store.
Excuse me.
I got 3 different kinds of gladiolas. I had to get the yellow ones because my sister's favorite color was yellow. And I can't wait to plant them because mine are popping up everywhere. My ones from last year, they're popping up everywhere and looking really cool. My amaryllis are in bloom that Linda gave me before she passed away. And every time I go out there, I have to say, hi, Linda, because it just brings joy to my heart that she is saying hi to me.
That's okay, Brenda. We understand you're on the road.
Oh, well, thanks for being in anyways. So I got those, and I got some, I cannot get zinnias to grow worth the crap. So I got some more little zinnia thingies, too. And, okay, I got that one. And this one. That one's the same. And bachelor's buttons, I've never seen those before. I don't know what those are. But I thought they were pretty. So I'm going to try to grow some in the pots and stuff and give my bees some more food. And this is just like a mixture of all kind of stuff. And how do you say that? No, Richard.
How do you choose them or something?
Anyways,
You're asking the hillbilly
however that's pronounced. I thought they were cool looking too.
that had problems learning how to say Jabota Cobb.
And some more zinnias. I don't know where that went. Oh well. Oh, it's back there. Oh well, I'll have to get down there on the floor and
Dante
get it
Extreme. Hi. Dante Extreme. Heads up, Teresa.
Yes. Or Patty. Or Christy. I'm loving my cup. I got my tea in it tonight. Thank you, Teresa. And I also got something else I'm going to try out because, well, I like the popsicle sticks things, but I haven't gotten any of the metal tape to put over top of them. But I saw these today, and I thought I'd pick up these and check these out. 10
Hi,
of them for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And
yeah, Teresa, you need to get your Amazon thing back up because I'm gonna rotate you and Kathy. Because I buy a lot of stuff off there.
I have not gotten. I don't know. I have not gotten any credit for anything that anybody's bought off me, even though they told me that people are buying stuff. But anyways, this is another one of my towels that I'm going to make. It says, love starts with a wet nose and ends with a tail. And it's got doggy prints on there. And this is the newest Rooster one. It says, rise and shine. It's blue instead of the burnt orangey brown color. I guess that's it. Those are the new ones that I'm going to be making. I sent out everybody's that I had made for today.
You need to get $100 worth before they apply credit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Well, they won't give her any credit for things I buy. on there because they found out or they figured out we were connected somehow or another.
They told me that friends cannot purchase things um, from you. And I'm like, okay. I hear people do it on YouTube all the time.
So
I didn't say anything. They're
they're-
just like, okay, whatever you say.
they're trying to get me to sign up for a business account. If I do that, Teresa, you need to get your Amazon thing back up there because I buy all my equipment parts and stuff from Amazon.
Okay, so anyways, let's get off the Amazon thing.
Okay.
And where's mine? Something else I was going to do.
Did you make a list?
I did, but I don't know what I do with it. I'm brain dead today for some reason.
Well, tell them I brought you 40 chickens.
Oh, yes. You know, guys, I'm the one that had brooded did the brooding job. Tell them what you said to me.
She was a trooper. That brooding stuff
So
on broilers, anyway.
I got the broilers out there with the other girls tonight, and he's going to take his home. The Plymouth Rocks, he's taking all of them home with him. Is that her or you?
Her.
Ginger, go lay down. A Legacy Home and Garden. Welcome. Come on in. Well, I need you guys' help. I have stalled. I have gotten a couple of newbies this week, but I've stalled. My channel is stalled, and I'm stalled not just with people, but with time too. And it's kind of weird because I watch my time every single day. I write it down and figure it out. So that's one of the things that I need from you guys. And I was wondering if anybody would be interested in a seed collaboration where we send it to different people. I can't see that. Are you close enough to be able to read?
No.
Well, scoot over there then.
I
You want me to pull it up some more? I can move.
no.
I can move this.
Teresa says a seed box.
Yes. I'm contemplating doing that.
And then the Tinker's wife, that's Patty, right?
Yep.
Patty says that sounds interesting, Kathy.
I saw
And Legacy Homes wants to participate.
cool. I saw J-Love, I think it was. They've got one going on, and I thought it was really, really cool. So I thought that would be a really neat thing to do, is start a box and where you could write in what you got, and where they're doing it. I believe she said that you could actually take a few seeds out of a package and put it back in there, because we don't always use all the seeds in a package unless you've got a big, big, big garden, and a lot of us have general sized garden. But what I thought was really neat is, like for instance, the beans that I'm growing right now. I've used I used most of the beans that I had in the packages from Baker Creek, and then I sent some to my girlfriends that live in Georgia. I sent them some more beans. So I thought I would set up a box, and if you guys want to join me, I'm going to put a video out probably in the next few days.
Goodness. Go ahead, keep talking.
In the next few days about it, and then you guys can join through that video, okay? How does that sound?
I am as long as you can include seed packets, as I haven't gotten into seed sowing yet.
Who's that?
That's the red shed.
Seed saving, not sowing.
Oh,
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, is packets too. But I think that's a neat way for us to help each other out in a lot of ways, because let's face it, some of the seed companies are running out of seeds.
she's got more seeds than the law allows.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. It's because I don't use every single seed in the packet. I use them very sparingly if I can help it.
The red shed I'm in, this is my favorite group of homesteaders.
We love you, Holly. I'm so happy that you got quail eggs. That you don't even know. She Marco Polo'd me to let me know, and I was like, woo-hoo. So I got my new incubator in, and it's going to hold 288 eggs. And I'm hoping that my honey will bring me some eggs soon to put in it. I don't think we're going to get 288 in there, but what I'd like to do, and I haven't talked to him about this, is load it as far as I can, because it's got 2 shelves in it. And I was what my thought process is since I have my other incubator, when it's time to set the eggs, instead of setting them in that one, just keep that rotating and bring the ones that have to be set to put them in that incubator, so they'll hatch out in there, and then I can take them to the brooder.
Yeah, that's a lot of eggs, says the red shed.
Yes, okay, like for instance, tonight, I cooked quail tonight for dinner. Oh, and let me show you a picture of it. Very good dinner. Let's see here. This was my plate. Can you see that?
Quail,
a little spoonful of coleslaw, the green beans, and
fruit salad. Yogurt fruit
salad. It had my mangoes. I cut up another new mango that fell out. The one that David and I were trying to get out of the tree, where I climbed up into the middle of the tree, and he's sitting on the ground watching me, going, "Oh Lord, she's gonna fall out." Anyways, it was one quail is good enough for me, but he can eat several of them. And if I didn't make so many sides, he probably would have ate more quail. But I opened a package of 6, and he's able to take 2 home with him to have for dinner tomorrow while he's at home. And I had leftover green beans, so he got the leftovers to go home with him. That's a pretty good deal, ain't it, guys?
Well, last year somebody said that was a lot of eggs. Last year I had a situation where, before I sent quail to freezer camp, there was a situation last year. I had 300 eggs at one time. I couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah. So this is the other deal. Because we had both incubators were being used, and we had some eggs that didn't sink. They floated. We don't
Incubate eggs.
incubate eggs that don't sink. If they float, I use them for making pickled eggs and stuff like that. Well, dingy me, I'm so silly sometimes. I am boiling these eggs, and I had been stirring them, doing a great job, just carrying on. They just started to boil. He comes over. He's out in the backyard, and I walk back there, and I start fiddle farting around with him. And about 20, 30 minutes later, I come in the house, and they were almost dry totally. And I could smell them. And I knew that they were overdone. So I went ahead, and I don't know if you guys know this little trick. This is the coolest trick. Put white distilled vinegar in your water, and literally, you don't have to peel the eggs. Just let them sit in there. After you get them cooled, you set them in that, and that will dissolve the shell, and you just have the membrane to peel off. And then you can pickle them or whatever you want to do with them, or eat them like that. So anyways, I still have like, what, a quarter of a gallon of boiled quail eggs that I've been feeding the dogs as treat. So they're getting the most beautiful coats. And spoiled rotten, aren't you, girl?
Last year, let's see, I had 400 quail. This year I have 150.
He just had, what, 40 something hatch out yesterday?
Yeah.
And we're gonna grow those out and freezer camp them. Now my quail out here, I am probably going to replace all of my quail, except for the ones that I just got from Teresa. And Teresa, I want you to know, the white one may not make it because they were evidently beating the fire out of her. She's got a bloody face. They can get very nasty with one another sometimes. But I've only got 3 out of the 5 left of that bunch. 2 of them, one of them got out on me, and one of them I found not moving today.
Yeah, but that was our quail. That wasn't Teresa's.
Yes, I know. That's what I told her. I only had 3 of hers that hatched out. So I also seen I seen oh my goodness, I can't think of his name. Anyways, over at Cog Hill Farms, he hatched out 1,000 quail. Now, the only thing that I could see that I would change in the way he's doing his brooder, because he's using a little shed-like thingy as his brooder, and it's perfect setup. But my concern is, how's he going to keep the quail once they start getting to a certain size from jumping out of there whenever he opens the door to go in to feed them? He's got to find some way of blocking them from the door.
You don't know what you're missing, Christy, if you haven't had pickled quail eggs.
Oh, they're so good. But I think they have a better taste, a milder taste in some ways than regular chicken eggs. But that's just my opinion. So I'm ramping up my meat that I can grow myself. And I want to try pickled eggs with
Bean
The
brine.
dilly brine.
Beans. Dilly beans.
Young lady, I don't know what you're doing, but you better not be into nothing. I will spank your little butt. I heard something that sounded like one of those dessert
Yeah, let me,
things,
let me
like
get
this
that.
right here.
Let me get that.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, so
She's getting it off the table. Or that dog's funny. Sometimes she'll pick stuff up and open it up and eat it.
2 things of bread.
Oh no, she didn't do that. That fell out of the thing. I'll just lay it on the table. I went to the butcher to order a half cow for the freezer and couldn't because the price was over $10 a pound. Oh my word. That's horrible. I went to Aldi's on my lunch today and everything had a tag for limit 2 or limit 4. I know, that's what I'm saying. And you know what? I mean, I'm hoping that I get a chance to get another deer this year because that really, 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 really helped a lot.
Oh.
And if you guys shop at Sam's, he took the garbage out. But I buy bacon from Sam's, and I buy it by the 10-pound box, and it has been running. The lowest I ever saw it was $29, and it runs anywhere from 29 all the way up to 42. Ginger, behave! You're going to knock me over.
You told him about that last week.
Well, maybe somebody's not on here that hasn't seen it. So anyways, they had it for $19. So that was a really good buy. So we put that up. So I have bacon for the rest of the year. My mom bought me another box. That's why I said it. I only buy one at a time. Let's see what does it say. I was at Sam's, and even the laundry soap and dishwasher soap was limit 1, yes. I only buy one at a time anyways, but I was surprised to see that. Food security folks knows the time to make sure you have it. Yep. And yeah, me too. I usually buy 1 or 2, but it was making me feel like I should get the limit just in case. So we wanted to say something when we're up there in September for the picnic. If you guys are going to be there for the picnic and have a place close by and want to do meet birds before we come, we will bring our plucker, and I think Brenda is also going to get involved in this. So get with us and find out. We can
I got something to add to that.
What?
They all need to get bags.
Oh yes, and get shrink bags.
The large ones like I want.
Yes. But what I was going to say to them is,
Whoever's going to get involved, I'll send them a link to the bags.
yes, we're not sure where we can do it or whatever. I wanted to talk more to Teresa and them about it, or see where we could set up to do that. I don't know if we could do it there at the. I don't see why we couldn't if we can get electricity. I don't know if they would allow that or not, but I think that would be a really cool thing to do. And that way, we could use it as a teaching experience for those who have never done it before.
Teresa just answered the question Legacy asked.
What?
Heartland
Oh, yeah, where
Homesteaders
it's at.
Picnic, September 12th at Grand Rivers, Kentucky.
I don't know if they would allow us to do that, but I think that would be a fantastic thing to do at the thing. I haven't really talked to Teresa about this, and if you don't think it's a good idea, that's okay too. But I just thought that would be really neat for those who wanted to do it, because let me tell you something. With a bunch of people doing it, it will take no time at all to swing out birds.
Yeah, the Red Shed. Yeah, we're going to go to the HOA if finances allows it.
We love going to the HOA and to the I love going to the picnic, and I know he's going to too. We like going to Deep South also, but they weren't able to do it this year, and we didn't have the money to go.
Ratliff Lawn Care.
Hi, nice to have you in here tonight.
Yeah, thanks for dropping in. I'm in that lawn
It
business
is
too.
noon potluck. Everyone is free, and door prizes and seed swap. Yeah. Bob's not on here, but he's always the guy that does the seed stuff. So if you bring if you collect seeds or whatever, to bring them and tag them. Usually what people do is they separate their seeds and everything for it's Melanie, right, at Adams Eden Farm.
Tinker's wife's
I
got to go.
hope I can remember that. All right, Patty, see you later. Thank you for coming in, honey.
Adams Eden Farm just dropped in.
Yeah, I think that's Melanie. I hope so. I'm so bad with names.
She said she's going to be watching for the seed thing. That's
Yes, it is Melanie. So I hope everybody can be there. I think it would be a fantastic time for us to really enjoy ourselves, and I'm so looking forward to it.
I have no doubt that Lee can send some birds to freezer camp pretty quick.
I just don't know if we have water and all that stuff. I just don't know. What are you doing, young lady?
She just bumped the bottle that's laying by the table.
Okay. I just worry because I got my mom, I'm kind of heartbroken over this, and she was too. When I left, she was in tears. She's been having trouble remembering to take care of her birds and stuff like that, and she's had some guys at the house doing some work for her, fixing the kitchen where she had mold and stuff, and replacing cabinets. Sorry. And she took her birds out of the house last year because we were concerned about my sister's breathing and everything. Thought maybe that was what was giving her a hard time breathing. So anyways, the guys were putting the electrical in on the back porch so that my mom has a kiln and all kinds of stuff like that to do. Her and my aunt did a lot of
Porcelain
dolls, making dolls and stuff like that. And I'm going to get into it too. And so somehow she thinks one of the guys that were messing around with the birds let one of them out. So she decided to let me rescue her birds too. So now I have 2 more cockatiels. And unfortunately, I lost one of my cockatiels the other day. Man, my nose is itching now that I started to tear up. This one bird, I'm positive it's over 17 years old.
Well, Teresa says there's no water at the park, but I am thinking here or possibly at Higgs' place.
I don't know if Higgs would be available to do that though. Maybe if we had an advance knowledge or something. I don't know.
I hope so too, Christy. Everything is starting to open up.
But it would be. I mean, it's so easy to clean up that machine, and it's so easy and fast to do it. I've got tables, old ranky-dank tables things that I could set up. That I can bring with us. But we can talk more about it later if you want to, Teresa. But I just thought, hey, you know what? That would be a really cool thing to do. Because so many people need to fill the freezers. And if you can get those birds now, that is the way to go. Well, not right now, but so they would have to get them
10 weeks prior to the picnic.
So I'm trying to think when that would be.
They need to order them 12 weeks prior, and then that way they'll come in.
Okay, so September 12th is a picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. By the 4th, they would need to get them by the 4th of July to have them 10. Did I count that right?
I don't know.
1,
I'm reading
2,
the screen.
3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. If they got them on the 4th of July, that would be 10 weeks before the picnic. And we don't even mind going to somebody's house to help them out if it's not too far away from there. Hey, Brenda. How you doing, girlfriend? You must be home now.
Well, Teresa, I got my birds, the last batch, from Rural King.
Yes, and I like them a whole lot. They were cheaper at Rural King than they were at Tractor Supply. I was very surprised.
The redshed's getting a Delaware broiler.
Ginger,
This
settle
year
your
for-
butt down. You're bumping me around.
Instead of Cornish, hoping for long-term sustainability. Well, I hope you get.
Who
I
is
hope-
this?
That's the redshed.
Oh, okay. I really love the Cornish crust, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you though, I can't deal with the silkies. There's something about the silkies that just, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of meat on them anyways, but
And their meat's black.
and when you try after you cook it, the skin, you try to wipe that black off and it smears and smudges. It's really weird. It's really weird, but it tastes good. But I can't get past the thought. It just,
Oh, Brenda must have got home because she's
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
So my next purchase that I want to do, I don't know if I've told you guys this or not, but when I get money again, if I ever get any more money, I would like to get me a little plucker for my quails because I like them better with the skin on them. And yes, it takes forever if you're plucking them by hand.
The weather here is right now 74, I think. 74, and the wind's blowing about 30 miles an hour. So it feels like 60.
Oh, it was a beautiful day today, though. Very sunny and very... I would have loved to have been on the beach fishing. But I love spending time with my mom.
Hey, that's pretty good. 74.
Good deal. I thought silkies were layers, not dual purpose. They are, but Mary, I don't deal with roosters. I don't like nasty roosters, and for some reason, every rooster that I get after it's about a year and a half old, it gets the idea that it can hurt somebody. And it has, the last one went after my granddaughter, and I ain't gonna put up with that. So they go to camp.
Yeah, they went to camp, all right. They take the grandbabies, they're going to camp.
And see, another reason why we don't want roosters of those is because, what are those Polish things that I got? What are they called?
Mottled Houdin.
I got these special chickens that I absolutely adore. They have got the neatest little headdress on them, and they are just the most cutest little birds. And I got them hopefully to
Empty.
yes, I know, thank God. I got them to hopefully sell eggs and to hatch them out and try to sell them.
We're going to breed them.
Yeah.
Along with the Jubilees.
Hopefully I can. I don't actually have to sell them, but I would like to barter with people and stuff like that. we were when we did that bee video that I did the other day. What day was that? Sunday?
I don't know. I can't keep track.
What day did you come up?
I can't keep track. I think it was Saturday
No.
or Friday because
Maybe
I
it
was
was
home
Monday.
Sunday.
Maybe it was Monday. It was only a couple of days ago, babe.
It had to have been Monday.
It was Monday, I think. Anyways. I know how I can figure it out.
Oh, come on. Talk about something else.
It drives me crazy.
That ain't important.
Oh, well, anyways, I can't figure it out. Anyways, we were in the bees, but he frustrates me. I don't want people to know my business around here because we don't live in the best of neighborhoods, and I'm scared to death that they're going to try to come over here and raid my backyard and steal mine. And that's another reason why I don't want roosters, especially if they're vocal, because I'm scared they're going to come and steal them for cockfights and stuff like that. So the neighbors across the street wanted to know. He was like all up on me trying to find out if we were going to get hornets or something. I'm like, what? Because he gets dressed out front. He just puts his smock or whatever over top of his clothes. Well, I do mine inside. And I didn't want any of my neighbors to know that I raised bees because I just didn't want them to know. There's some things I want private. My next door neighbor, she can know anything. I don't care. I love her to death. She's such a sweetheart. But
Mary says.
I just don't know. They're just not.
Mary says I thought silkies were layers, not dual
Yes.
purpose.
I already addressed that, baby.
Okay.
So, anyways, make a long story short, tell them the conversation you had with the young man. They're like all one.
Oh yeah, that's all they want. You know, they want mangoes. I've caught them in the yard taking mangoes.
Not these people, but before
But
we've got people.
they want to know if I had any honey. I said no, not this year, because that's their honey, and I'm not going to deplete them. They have to have that to survive. So next year I might have a box of honey.
But the biggest and best part of getting the bees was for me, for my plants. I thoroughly am excited for the fact, and the chickens. Those are the two best things I've done on this homestead. Was getting chickens, even though I had the quails. Quail poop was doing a good job, but the chickens back there scratching and everything, I believe, and us cutting those bananas back, I've got 3 stalks of bananas now. I just found another one.
Oh yeah, the
I've got apples all over my trees now.
chickens made things grow around here.
The bees are just pollinating everything, and it's like, oh my word, it's so exciting. I'm just so thrilled over it. So, I don't know. I'm just totally blown away with all the things that these two creatures are doing. Even though, I mean, yes, I use the rabbit manure for a lot of stuff, but for some reason I just think that I don't know. I just feel in my heart that the chicken manure is stronger and better.
It's too hot to start with, but once it breaks down, it's great fertilizer.
But even, I mean, all those trees back there are in the chicken run.
I know.
They're all getting scratched up and moved around, and they're pooping all over the place back there. And
Everything's growing like crazy.
yeah, it's like I can't keep up with it. It's growing so well. So I'm very excited about that. And I am composting so much faster. Now, I can't wait till the broilers start pooping back there to give me that good, strong stuff. Because I also put into that compost bin, I also put in the fish that,
That
the bones and stuff like that. That Brian, after I clean the fish, I put all the remains back there, and you can't smell it. I put all of these beds that I'm doing right now. I'm putting leaves that my son's wife gave me. She gave me 40 bags of leaves that they had.
Oak leaves.
She had put in bags, cleaning up their yard. She asked me if I wanted. I said yes, yes, yes. So, where was I getting with that? So, anyways, I took one of those bags, I put that fish in there, and put those a bag of that leaves on there. So that'll compost down pretty fast too.
Christy says she's been sifting compost. It's like therapy for her.
Cool. Now you won't think I'm crazy too. When I had those chickens back there, I don't know if you guys remember those videos, but I've got my compost bins are great big, huge
Pots.
How big would you say those are? Probably
4 foot by 4
50
foot.
gallon. No, it's got to be bigger than that.
50 gallon. No.
It's
100 gallon.
It's the biggest pot that you can get, probably.
That's what them big palm trees come in.
Yeah,
They're huge.
it's huge pot, but you guys have seen them on the video. when I'm ready to use that, I just flip it upside down and let the chicken spread it out. And they do a great job. So that's what I'm probably going to do with this one too. What's hot?
Yeah, it's going to get hot here too. We got a low pressure system trying to develop just off the Bahamas, like our first hurricane.
I'll tell you though, have you noticed, you know, I've always been a very, very, very hot person. I have always been like, I mean, go outside and I'm sweating immediately. But have you noticed since I've lost all this weight, how much better I can handle the heat?
Yeah.
I'm just amazed at how much better my body's handling the heat. So I planted a whole bunch of new plants. I took out a lot of the arugula out of the first 2 barrels that I did and put some new seeds in there.
Chrissy said she seriously needs another window air conditioner.
Yeah, I was blessed. Mine went out. I don't know if I told you guys, mine went out, and my baby sister decided that she was not going to allow me to sleep without air conditioning, so she bought me a new air conditioner. Hey, Patty, how's it going, girlfriend? Just came in from the garden and cooking dinner. Well, it's black here. It is totally dark. I don't even know if there's a moon. A sun. I don't even think there's a moon out tonight. Ginger, I wish you'd stop it. We're supposed to be in the upper 70s with thunderstorms this weekend. Oh, we got rain the other day too. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. I wish I could get some more rain, but next month is the rainy month, right, babe?
Yeah, June is our beginning of rainy season. It'll rain every day in the summertime.
Which I like.
At 2 o'clock.
Because it's not, our rain is not like you guys' rain. Our rain doesn't last all day long normally. We sometimes get storms that'll do that, but ours is like just a shower. It comes in and goes away within, an hour.
What happens is we got a western sea breeze and an eastern sea breeze, and when they come in and collide, it rains. Come on, let's go out. See if we can find the possum.
As long as she behave herself, she can go outside. Yes, we do really need rain. We haven't gotten nearly what we should be. I need to take the lid off of one of these rain barrels and put it for the house because I want to start catching all my rain from the house because it's crazy.
It'll rain 30 inches during the summertime.
We are getting rain this weekend too. Wow, Patty. Now, Patty, have you all dried up yet, or are you still flooded your yard? I know you said you're in the garden, and in the garden pictures that I saw, looked like you guys were doing much better. Hello, Vonda Lear. Welcome to the channel. It's started raining here last night. They are saying rain every day through Sunday. Wow. You just can't get a break, can you, Brenda? Brenda, I'm telling you, you did me such a great favor telling me how to do those beans. I love those beans. I can't wait to save more and make more. They're all the way over top of my cattle panel to reach the other side. Starting to get dry here after the spring.
Patty says she's dried up pretty good.
Cool.
Having to water now, she says.
Oh no. Why do you say? I mean, it's either one or the other. Never nothing in between, right? Wow. Wow, Mary. That's a lot of rain. I'm so sorry. Where Brenda says that's the story of her life.
Good tea.
Thank you, baby. There's something else that I wanted to talk about, and I swear I can't remember what it was. Say my life.
What did they extend? What?
The forecast.
Oh,
So I'm going to be able to spend some time with my son's children. His wife's going up to visit. I think they're going to fly out and visit her brother and sister, so I'm going to be able to spend a few days with them. I forgot to tell you about that. And I do have a prayer request, guys. My best childhood friend, her name is Lori, and y'all probably heard me talking about how her mama told her when she caught us smoking that I would never, that I better never ever be caught with her again. And we've been friends ever since we were little. And anyways, she was like a second mom to me. That kind of wore off, that little spat. But I sat underneath the window listening to her fuss about me and crying.
Brenda says that's why she's doing raised beds, because of all the rain.
Cool. But anyways, I learned yesterday, I think it was yesterday, she has lung cancer, and she's supposed to, no, the day before, she's supposed to call me back and let me know what stage and everything it's in. And my girlfriend's devastated, so if you would keep them in your prayers, I'd appreciate it. Her mom's name's Peggy, and her name's Lori. They just lost. I don't know if y'all remember me telling you about her losing her brother to heat stroke last summer. I mean, healthy-go-lucky guy. I mean, he works out. He owned his own business, doing trees and stuff like that, and he got heat stroke and just passed away unexpected. It totally took us all by surprise. And
It can happen.
now her mom's really, anyways, she's got lung cancer and she's having a really hard time breathing. So it's just, I'm heartbroken for them. And I haven't been able to see her for a while. She was in the hospital during this COVID, and unfortunately nobody there to be with her to find out anything. And they had to tell her she's at home now. So they were supposed to get more tests that results in yesterday, but I didn't want to bug her yesterday, so I'm going to call her tomorrow and find out what's going on and if there's anything I can do to help. But anyways, so that's one of my prayers. This COVID thing's thrown my daughter for a loop with school and everything too. Oh, yes, I'm sorry I said that. My nose is itching off. Somebody's coming to see us, baby. That's the old saying.
Mary says, I hate cancer. A lot of people do.
Yes, but I read your letter, Mary. It touched my heart, and a lot of that I agree with you.
Most horrible.
It gives you a new respect for life.
Most horrible sickness out there.
Yeah. Well, it's very, you know what's scary to me about all these cancers and stuff like that? And I talked with one of my customers years ago when they first started doing the GMO and stuff like that. And he and I were discussing this, and I really do believe, do you know that third world countries are not allowed, that it's banned from those countries to do GMOs? And yet our country, as smart as our scientists are here and everything, that it is allowed to be done in this country. I just don't understand. I'm totally baffled. And you know it's causing cancer and it's killing our bees. I'm totally baffled. What?
You're Brenda says there's company coming with a hole in their britches. That's why you're.
Well, I also have a lot of allergies too, but
Mary says we're so smart, we're stupid.
yeah. I mean, it just baffles me. Some of our practices, I just don't understand it. And it's like the Roundup thing. They know that it causes cancer and it's killing people, and they still allow it to be sold, and I don't understand it. And they allow farmers to kill their fields and then turn around and plant more stuff. That's why I homestead. Yep.
Yeah, self-defense.
I'm so hoping that we can find a place, Teresa, up yonder with y'all, that's big enough that we can develop it and grow things. There was a new channel I started watching. I can't say it right offhand. I can't remember the name of it, but they just moved their chickens. They're a smaller channel. They just moved their chickens today in the video that I watched. And they had the most beautiful wheat that I've ever seen in my life in their field. She says, it cracked me up. She says, wow, that's a whole lot of bread right there. I got so tickled. And I also seen something else. Did you guys know that you can can milk? I was not aware of that.
Patty says it's amazing how they put, what was that, money? Yeah, over health.
Yeah. Exactly. It's called the almighty dollar and greed. I wanna be self-sufficient. I don't know what I'll be able to do. Well, Mary, I'm praying that you get this cancer taken care of and you get as healthy as I have been able to do in my walk with cancer. I had a little scare not too long ago. It's been about 2 weeks or something like that, where I thought another place was cancer, and I was very concerned. But my doctor's like, "I got you, Kathy. You're not going to get this back. I promise." I've canned butter, but not milk yet. There's a lady I just started watching in Canada that canned milk, and I also seen a video done by Grandma Rose canned some milk too. But I want to know what it tastes like. Is it still going to taste like milk? I love milk, whole milk, and I love it as cold as you get it. I can't drink 2%. I cannot drink any of that thin stuff. It makes me gag. Oh yeah, Mary.
I
was concerned, and that's my biggest excitement about getting some property. Is I want to get a Dexter cow. I don't want no big, huge. I mean, I can do a Jersey cow, but I want to get a Dexter cow and let them, get a bull too, so that I can mate her and cycle her so that I'll have milk all the time. Maybe even get 2 Dexters. Did I take my Claritin today?
I don't know. Somebody's coming with holy britches.
Mary wants Nigerian dwarfs. Those are goats. I've never had goat milk. Just saying. I've heard it tastes as bad as they smell. But I don't know. Rose over at Wholesome Roots, she loves goat's milk, and she has all the goats and everything. And I saw where Daryl tried it at
Two Family?
Yeah, Daryl from Two Family tried it when they were at Jaretha's house. And Christy wants Dexter's too. And see why I think Dexter would be great for me, because it can if we mated them and had males, well, it doesn't matter whether we have males or females. We can mate the females if we do that too, but we could grow them out and have the meat, them for meat. And the Dexters, I don't think are going to eat as much grass as, say, a bigger cow like a Jersey or Angus or something. Well, Angus is for meat, not for milk, but. She needs to start checking fences prices, all new for me. Yeah. Christy, I don't know how much timber you got on your property, but I have seen a lot of channels make their own fence posts and stuff from their own timber on their own land.
Teresa said about goat milk to say that it depends on how you keep them good and clean and get in the fridge quick.
Yeah.
Goat's milk.
And I think it has a lot to do with what you feed them too, doesn't it, Teresa?
Our goat's milk tastes just like cow's milk, says Brenda.
Cool. I didn't know you had goats, Brenda. Oh, that's right. I did know. Duh. But yours is a different kind of goat, isn't it? I don't remember what kind of goat. They've got a neat looking goat.
Patty's got a friend at Windmill Farms that has Dexter's.
And they say that different kinds of goats taste different too. But I had wasn't it last year?
Chrissy says she's got a lot of oak trees.
Oh, okay. I don't know. They wouldn't be the greatest for making fences, would they?
Yeah,
Would it?
yeah.
Cool. That would save a lot of money there. I actually at HOA was able to taste raw cow's milk, and I was totally blown away. I would literally, if I could have a cow in my backyard, I would today.
Chrissy, cedar is more bug tolerant.
And cedar will last longer than any of the other type of stuff too. Pines will deteriorate very fast. I don't know. I just heard the other part of someone. Oh, okay. If goats eat a lot of wild garlic, the milk will taste like garlic.
That'd be good.
For you, maybe. I want to taste milk. I just worry about animals getting out and my 63-year-old self having to get them back in. And the cow will get out. Yes, Melanie, they will. Osage orange trees
are great for fencing.
Cool. Very nice. I just think it's really cool to be able to source things, you know. It's just like, you know, I repurpose everything I can. Even seen, did you see my drawers out there?
Yeah, I did.
Do you know what I got in them?
Potting soil.
No, there's seeds in there. There's potting soil, but there's seeds in there. I planted lettuce and different kind of lettuces and
she's got all these above ground planters that cost her $5 a piece.
Yeah, we were figuring out.
And she goes and plants in dresser drawers.
I think it's ingenious. I just felt like that would be a good like starter thing for me to be able to move my stuff around. I don't know if he hasn't been here to really look around, but I also planted a couple planters and put some tomatoes in them in pots, the big pots. I can't wait. The next one I'm going to plant is the one that the peach tree came in. Oh, and guys, I'll tell you, I was so excited today. When I went to Lowe's today, I got a steal deal on dirt and stuff like that. They gave me even better price than I've ever gotten before. But the neatest part about it is I was looking at their peach trees, and they just got them in, and they were not near as beautiful as mine is. So my daughter did a very good thing, and they were the same price. So it wasn't as big, and it looked like it had been beat up bad. I've been known to chase cows who got out and I was pregnant. Oh, Melanie, I can just see that now. Now, I've watched Justin Rhodes for years now, and they have theirs like, I mean, they hardly ever get out. Is it because he's got his electrified?
Probably.
Your drawer idea might work also if they were tiered.
If I had a
They
bunch
would
of,
be more vertical.
if
Yes.
if I had a bunch of cows, I'd probably invest in shock collars and put a wire in the ground. And then when they got close to the wire, they'd line them up and they wouldn't go near it.
I remember shooing my neighbor's cows out of the road in Kansas in my church clothes on. I could see that too, Christy. Oh. Hey, Christy, how is Cindy doing? We haven't been talking too much about her health lately. Is she doing better, or the last time I think we talked, she was getting over a UTI. My husband was laughing. I can imagine. I'd be laughing too. Probably the fencing and moved often, Justin's counts. Yes, probably. Well, you know, he rotational grazes his.
Shoeing my cow, neighbor's cow. Shoeing or no, that's not shooting. Okay, shoeing. She shoot
Like,
them. Yeah, shoot them, shoot them.
No, shoot. My goats stay behind barbed wire fencing, but the sheep are another story. She's got a different kind of sheep too. Now,
I'm getting dark.
yeah, you are. I told you that, but you didn't believe me. Of course, this is not the best lighting. Sorry, guys. I did put. I think it's because that lampshade's a little tinted. It's not white, and it should be white. I guess I can take this off.
No. Leave it, leave it.
Yes. Okay. She's really confused and talking nonstop. Oh, okay. I wonder if that's not another sign of UTI again. That's the way his mother. I knew there was something wrong with her immediately because she said to me, "Now, we've been together. We got together when I was 17 years old, and I've always gardened. Oh, I should have put those birds outside because evidently they've got moths in them. Anyways, she said to me on a trip one day, we had gone to get a compost thingy that they had at Sam's, and at that time, because David and I shopped together, we didn't need um, we didn't need one where he had one and me had one of the membership cards. So he gave his mom his other membership card thing. So her and I went to get a compost thing, and on the way home, she said to me, "Well, Kathy, I just didn't know that you liked to garden." And I said, "What'd you just say, Mom?" She said, "I didn't know that you liked to garden." And I said, "Okay, Mom."
That's all she's ever done.
I said, "That's all we've ever done together. We've always planted plants. We've always swapped plants. What are you talking about?" It totally floored me. I mean, like, it was like, bam, she just slapped me upside the head. And I got home and I said, "Honey, there's something wrong with Mom. She is talking crazy." And so I called the doctor immediately. And I said, "I don't know what's wrong with her. She's talking out of her head." And he said, "I want you to take her straight down to the office first thing in the morning and have them do a urine test and see if she's got an infection." I said, "Okay." Sure enough, that's what it was. And the same thing happened to my aunt.
Brenda's asked a question. She said, "Has anybody said poor David yet?"
No, they haven't. That's your line, honey. It's so funny. I do a lot of patting on him. It doesn't hurt him. But I can only imagine what the neighbors thought out there today, because I patted him 3 or 4 times. And he's like, "Would you stop beating on me?" I was looking across the street, and the dude just jerked his head around like, I said, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, if I really beat on him, he wouldn't be coming around. Those UTIs are brutal on the mind. Yes, they are. It's very, very bad. Yeah. Melanie, he will say things just so he can get hit.
That's no lie.
He will pester me just so he can get hit. No, Brenda, I thought about it, but then I have Lee to remind me not to. Okay, I missed something. Oh. That's from what Brenda said. The doctors tell me UTIs are common with Alzheimer's. You know, that does
I don't think she had Alzheimer's.
hold true. Who?
My mother.
Well, I'm not saying that your mom did, but I think she had the early stages of it, because she didn't have full-blown Alzheimer's, but she did have a little bit of that dementia stuff, because she would forget to take her medicine and all kinds of stuff. But anyways, her brother had full-blown Alzheimer's.
But died from it.
And died from it. So now my aunt, who I took care of, little bitty thing, soaking wet, she might have weighed 98 pounds. But every time she had Alzheimer's, and every time she would get talking even crazier, I'd know that she needed to take more uh, little red berries,
Cranberry?
cranberry pills. That would help her tremendously. I would get her onto those. We gave them to her every single day, but when she would get a UTI, would give them to her several times a day, and really, really helped.
Now's the time to say poor David because my butt hurts.
Well, I told you you could get a different cushion.
Sat on this cushion an hour and a half. Woo.
Oh my goodness, it's already. Oh wow, way over. So okay, I'm going to pray tonight, and I don't know. They must be having storms or something. I don't know what the deal is, but I looked for Overlook Valley tonight and I didn't see them on, so I'm going to add them to our prayers. Um, it's not like us, not like them to miss out. So I'm going to pray for them again tonight too. I've gotten to where I am having to write down when I take my meds. I'm getting very forgetful.
Good night,
That's a
Patty.
good idea, Mary, because when I was going through the chemo and everything like that, I'd be in a lot of pain and didn't realize I had not taken my medicine. So that's a good idea. And when we have to take pain medicine, it's a great idea to keep track of it and write it down. Everything I gave my aunt, I kept a ledger on every little thing. When the home health aides and the nurses would come in to check things, they would definitely see everything that she'd gotten. Good night, sweet folks. Thank you, Patty. Good night to you too. So I'm going to get our prayers on here. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time. These sweet, sweet folks come on to help me out and talk with me and encourage me. I pray, Lord, that you lift all of them up, and I'm concerned about Mark and Sarah tonight. I pray, Lord, that it's just a problem with the internet or something, and not something more. I pray, Lord, that you lift up Peggy and my girlfriend Lori, and give them peace and love, and be able to bond even more through this. And I pray, Lord, that it's in early stages and not too far gone, that she could get help. She is much older, and I don't know how long it would be to go through lung cancer and all that. And at her age, it's going to be really, really rough. And I pray, Lord, that you just help Lori to be able to handle all that's going to come her way now. And I want to thank you, Lord, for all that you do for us. Thank you, Lord, that Cindy's got Christy to take good care of her and to know all the little things that she does about her and about what her needs are, Lord. Thank you that I have David to help me, Lord, and all the things that I do. And thank you for all the little hatching babies that we have, that we can fill our freezers so that we have food. I pray, Lord, that you wake up our country and the whole world so that they will realize that they need to start preparing for things, because, it could get really bad. I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless all of our friends and keep them safe and away from this craziness that's going on, and nobody gets sick from it. Thank you for all the new channels that have joined me in my journey through YouTube. I love getting to know new people, and I thank you for them. And I put a protective hedge over Teresa's mom and let her heal from all of her stuff that she's fallen and hurt herself. And I want to thank you for letting me spend some time with my mom, and for the kids to come up yesterday and spend time with them, Lord. I thank you for all that you do for us. In your name, Jesus, amen. If I've forgotten somebody, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't write it down tonight. I should have. The Lord knows our hearts. May there be a turning back to the Lord. Yes. Yes, bring them back, Lord. Good night, everybody. Thanks, Teresa. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great night.